If some men feel like they have to go overseas, is that more fault to the lack of quality women here, or is that due to the fault of the men who just simply aren't, becoming the kind of men that women want?
Yeah, it's the latter. It's the fact that this is what I always tell guys. The women over here in America are having sex every day. And so they're having sex with somebody, some guy or some guys. So my thing is be the guy she's having sex with, be those dudes. So the problem is that we each have a choice of what type of guy we want to be. And so the thing is this, I always tell guys this, whenever you say anything about a woman, you have to add with me at the end of the sentence. So if you say, man, these girls have an attitude, it's well, these girls have an attitude with me. These girls ain't giving up no booty. No, these girls ain't giving up no booty with me. And so what happens is that once you understand that you can switch that and change that and be that guy they're giving it to or making things happen, then what'll happen is that you realize you don't got to go nowhere. you get it wherever you're at. So my thing is this. Again, there's nothing wrong with guys going to do that. But what you have to understand is that at the end of the day, people have to understand that the game is about them. I always tell guys this on my channel is that the game is about you, meaning that everything that you gain or everything that you don't have or that you're lacking is all because of you. So if you're out there making stuff happen with women, that's because of you. If things aren't happening with women, that's because of you. It's not really the women, because what women do, women are followers and women are chameleons. So women act and will be a certain way based off the particular guy who's in front of them. So I could meet a girl today and she could say to me, Locario, I'm not that type of girl. You gotta wait and get to know me. And then she'll meet you and she'll want to have sex with you the first day she meets you. You see what I'm saying? And it's dependent upon how she feels about that guy, but also it's dependent upon the particular guy she's dealing with. You see what I'm saying? That gives her, that elicits that feeling. You see what I'm saying?
How does one become that guy?
Well, I say this. One of the things is that a guy has to work on himself and be sexually attractive. So I always tell guys this, right? Is that and I actually have a book called Looks Don't Matter, 7 tips on how to, attract women without your looks. So there's a chapter in there where I talk about the 5 types of attraction that women have for men, right? And the 5 types of attraction is physical attraction, sexual attraction, behavioral attraction, and then the 4th is resource attraction, and the 5th is friendship attraction. So I can break down all those. Physical attraction is a woman being attracted to the way you look physically, right? She just likes the way you look. She might think you have a handsome face, nice body, and all that other stuff, right? Sexual attraction is the way that a woman is attracted to you sexually. So that's a combination of your looks, your appearance, and your behavior. So what happens is that people get physical attraction mixed up with sexual attraction. So that means a woman can actually be physically attracted to you and still not sexually attracted to you. So that means a woman can think you're cute or handsome and not want to have sex with you because she's not sexually attracted to you. This is why a guy could look good and he starts talking to the woman and the woman is like, oh, he was cute till he opened his mouth. You see, like I'm sure you heard that type of phrase before. So what happens is physical attraction doesn't always equate to sexual attractions, but a woman could be physically attracted to you and sexually attracted to you, right? Now, behavioral attraction means that a woman is attracted to your behavior. So let's say, for example, you might be a guy who's funny or a guy who's very charismatic. And if she's only attracted to your behavior, but not sexually attracted to you, that means that you're kind of just entertaining to her. She likes to hang around you and talk to you, but she may not want to have sex with you. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, if a woman is sexually attracted to you, she could be also attracted to your behavior too. So some of these overlap. The only 2 things that don't overlap is sexual attraction and friendship attraction. So now the 4th one is resource attraction. Resource attraction is when a woman is attracted to resources, money, your status, stuff like that. So what happens is a woman could be attracted to your resources, but not necessarily be sexually attracted to you. So even when we talk about the passport bros, when they go overseas, the women are attracted to their resources. So those guys have resource attraction mainly for those women. So those women will give them sex, but she's not necessarily sexually attracted to him, but she's attracted to his resources. So she'll trade her sex for his resources. You understand what I'm saying? This is why a guy who is making 6 figures will have a wife or girlfriend and she'll cheat on him with a bum because that bum has sexual attraction. You understand? She's sexually attracted to the bum, but she's attracted to her husband's resources. You see what I'm saying? So that's what happens. Now, again, a woman can be sexually attracted to a guy and attracted to his resources. But the most important, or I should say the highest form of attraction is sexual attraction. That is at the top of the pyramid, is sexual attraction, right? Now, friendship attraction is when a woman is basically just attracted to you as a friend. That means you're in the friend zone, right? And so a woman will be attracted to you in the sense that she can talk to you about her problems, talk to you on the phone, hang out with you, get attention from you, but she doesn't necessarily want to have sex with you at all. She sees you as a non-sexual guy, but she'll still hang out with you. You see what I'm saying?
So, how does one get the sexual attraction?
Well, that's the thing. Sexual attraction, again, is a combination of your look, appearance, and your behavior. So what happens is this: if you're the type of guy, right? For example, ways that you can increase your sex appeal is working out, dressing better, and also having a more masculine behavior, meaning that you're the type of guy who, when you're interacting with women, you lead her, you guide her, you direct her. You don't follow her. You don't, you don't complain. So, like, even for example, a lot of guys who complain about women, that's not masculine. So when women see a man complaining, that to her is unattractive because it's not a masculine trait. It's more of a feminine trait. Women are the ones that complain and, oh, these niggas ain't shit and all that. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what women do. But men nowadays have been doing that a lot more, sounding like the women. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that what gives you that sex appeal is you're that strong, dominant, masculine, unmovable guy, where meaning that you're not emotional when it comes to dealing with women. And that's what makes women more sexually appealing to you, sexually attracted to you. This is why you can have an average looking guy, meaning he may not look like a male model, he may look like an average dude, but because his behavior shows the woman that he is in control of his emotions, he's, dominant, he's, he says what he's going to do, does what he says, that is sexually appealing to a woman. So a lot of times what happens is you got a really good looking dude, have six pack and all that other stuff, but if he acts, like he's insecure, if he's bitching and moaning, he's not going to be as attractive sexually to that woman, even though he has the look. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. It's a combination of your looks, your appearance, and your behavior. So if you have all those things down, meaning that you get in the best shape you can, look the best that you can look as far as your physical appearances, you make sure you get haircuts, shape ups, all that other stuff, make sure your teeth is white, everything like that. And then the way you dress, does your clothes fit? Are they clean? Do they look good on you? And all that other stuff. And then your behavior. How are you acting towards the woman? Are you acting needy? Are you acting insecure? Are you acting like very like flip-floppy? If you're doing that, you're not going to be sexually attractive to a woman. If you're a guy who's very masculine, dominant, assertive, aggressive, not in a crazy way, but aggressive in like you go get what you want. You let a chick know what it is. You're honest with her. You basically stand by what you say you're going to do. That is attractive to a woman because she sees you as that stoic rock type of dude that she wants to continue to deal with. Because understand this, you have to be that opposite of her. So if she's the one that's, all emotional, you can't be all emotional. If she's the one that's flip-floppy, you can't be flip-flop. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of guys, they start to emulate what women are doing. And then the women, when they see those guys, they don't see men, they see women, they see femininity. And we all have masculine and femininity in us. But what happens is they see a guy not necessarily being a man. You see what I mean? And then that's what makes her not sexually attracted to him.
Interesting. That's some real good stuff right there. So how long do you think it should take for a man to vet a woman? And what are some of the things that he should look for along that process?
Yeah, so in a lot of my videos, I talk about this. I say, if you're looking for a girlfriend, right, you should be vetting her for at least a year. So 12 to 18 months, in that time frame. And what it is this: when you're vetting a woman, what you're looking for is consistency, and you're looking for cooperation. So she needs to be cooperative on a consistent basis. And so what that means is that throughout the vetting process, you have to basically dull, little things that she needs to do over time to see if she's going to do those things without complaint. And so the way that I tell guys to do it is this: for example, usually within the first like 3 months, I tell guys all they should be doing mainly is just hooking up with a woman. You understand what I'm saying? And so having sort of like that fuck buddy type of relationship. And the reason why I say that is because you want to see if a woman is actually interested in you consistently with getting the least amount of attention. So the least amount of attention you could give a woman is see her maybe once a week, hit it, and then keep it pushing. And then call her again next week or the week after, hit it, keep it pushing. Now, if a woman is consistent with that without talking about, well, where's this going? And yo, how come we don't go out and all this other stuff, right? If she's consistent with that, that means that she's highly interested in you. And the reason why she's not complaining, the reason why she's not acting all funny style is because she accepts and she is grateful for any time you give her. And so what happens is that when a woman is highly, and this is sort of like more advanced game that a lot of guys don't understand. When a woman is highly interested in you, part of her thinks that she doesn't deserve you. Part of her thinks you're out of her league. So the fact that you're giving her any time, she's going to be appreciative of it. So that this is the reason why you just hook up with her for the first few months, because you want to see if she's that woman that sees you as that guy she's highly interested in. Because if she is, she's not going to complain. In fact, she's going to be grateful that you even are continue to see her and just have sex with her. Now, what happens is after those 3 months, going on the 4th, 5th month, then you can probably add a little bit. Maybe you could say, okay, you know what? Let's go out to get something to eat. So you have sex with her and be like, let's go get something to eat afterward. So now what happens is that you're adding little things. And the thing is, she feels like she's being upgraded because y'all went just from having sex mostly to now we're going to go out to eat. And then so what happens is that as you're doing this and you're going along for this year, when she's been consistent all that time, you say, hey, listen, you know, you've been on point. Now I'm going to move you into position of girlfriend, because at that point she's going to want to be your girl because she's been investing so much time, energy, and attention to you that she's going to gladly want to be your girl. But within that time, she's been consistent, but you've also, and this is the important thing, you've also been basically guiding her and teaching her how to deal with you. And so what I mean is this, throughout that process, you got to give her some instructions. You got to tell her to do certain things and see if she does it. Be like, hey, before you come to my house, stop by the grocery store, pick up, 2 bottles of water, and I need some Coca-Cola and I need some chips. And then so she goes and she does that without question, without fail. Oh, okay, yeah, sounds good. I'll be there in an hour. I'll go pick it up. And she does it. So once you've seen that she's been consistent, she's been cooperative, she's been listening to you, and a year, it's going on a year. And at that point, that's when you can upgrade her to girlfriend, because now she's shown improve over time. Whereas most guys, they just let a girl be their girlfriend in 3 weeks. And it's like, and then they all hell breaks loose and they're wondering why. And the reason why is because you didn't let the woman invest and you didn't vet her. And a woman has to be vetted and she has to invest over time on a consistent basis to feel she's earned the spot. If a woman doesn't feel like she's earned the spot, then she's going to give you drama. This is why a lot of guys get drama, because everything you do, right, with a woman, and this is very important, a woman could never go backwards. So if you meet a girl today and y'all been hooking up for like, 2 weeks or whatever, and then you have her spend the night, right, which I suggest dudes don't do unless a girl's your girlfriend. If you have her spend the night just one time, the next time you hook up with her and you say, hey, listen, you got to go because I got to do this thing, she's going to say, well, how come I can't spend a night? And then this is where the drama happens, because you put that in the forefront. So anything you give a woman, you can't go backwards. You see what I'm saying? So meaning that you have to be careful about the attention, time, and energy you give a woman, because every time she gets something, she feels more entitled. And that's why you bring everything slowly so that you don't give her too much too soon. And this is why a lot of guys have drama with women, because they do too much too soon. And then the woman feels entitled. And then when the guy doesn't feel like doing that for her today, she feels some type of way. You see what I'm saying?